We're here at Calvary Day School. I got Coach Kishon Bishop here with me. Calvary Day, beautiful campus, and we're here for the Triad Fall League. Getting things started up. Was this week 2, week 3?
Week 2 actually, but we're on the week 3 roster on a schedule because of a hurricane.
Yeah, Hurricane Florence, man,
Yes.
impacted the whole state,
Yes.
and we're just glad. Prayers to everybody, but we're really glad to be able to get back to hoops, like you said,
Yes.
this Saturday.
Yes.
So we had 2 games.
2 games so far.
And so what? 8 action packed or 8 teams today that played.
8 teams in the
So
varsity division.
so
Yes.
action packed. I know early really started off with a bang. Had Calvary Day School kind of going at it with Southern Guilford.
Yes.
Speak on that a little bit. I know familiar hoops heads are familiar with Jackson Gammons, the just recently committed to the Citadel.
Yes.
Killed it today. What else did you see from some of these new faces from Calvary, some of these younger guys, and then Southern Guilford replacing some talent in their own right as well?
Well, I'll start with the latter first, Southern Guilford. I think Southern Guilford is a very underrated team. They play a scrappy, up-tempo way of playing basketball. And, Coach Fancourt loves that, and the guys are playing that way. And the two horns, the head for Southern Guilford is Tyler Damon and Julius Birch. I mean, Julius Birch is I think I like NBA, so I think more of a Trevor Ariza kind of guy.
Just versatile.
Versatile. Yes, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He rebounds well, runs the court well. Of course, he's athletic. He can finish with either hand.
I like what you touched on with the Ariza. I think one thing too, not to interrupt. I think one thing that people don't speak enough on is defensive versatility.
Defensive. He can defend literally from the 1 to the 4 in high school. And that is awesome. And he, as I said, offensively is just as balanced.
Yeah.
He doesn't take away from the next guy, Tyler Damon, who is firecracker. He is very, as I always tell coaches, especially when I tweet it out, he doesn't pass an eye test.
Exactly.
You walk in the gym, you're not gonna say that guy's going for 40. But that guy ended up going for 40 at the end of the game. And Tyler Damon is that kind of player. I personally think he's a Division II player. He definitely can play at a high Division II level. But if he goes low Division II, Division III, he's going to dominate. And he's going to enjoy his 4 years of basketball. And that's what I tell kids, man. Like, you have to go where you're going to enjoy it.
Exactly. And speak on that a little bit, just finding the right fit.
Find the right fit. I mean, even myself, I had 3 Division I offers. I know, my day turned out, my biggest offer was Eastern Kentucky.
Okay.
When Travis Ford was there. And then I ended up playing at Piedmont, PIU.
Yes, sir.
And I loved it. I played 4 years. I traveled. Played hard. I got a degree. Education was very important, but I enjoyed it. Exactly. When I look back on my time at Piedmont, I said, man, I played a lot of minutes. I got a lot of time. I played against a lot of very good players. And then there are times that you can come out and you can compare yourself, because I think the question a lot of these guys have, Tyler Damon or Julius Birch, who might go to a lower division school, is, could I have played there? Or could I keep up with the guys who are at these higher division schools?
Do you think that has some impact, like seeing these guys in these summer leagues and these fall leagues in the AAU ranks, where I've seen Dearman compete against some of these D1 guys, and I mean he looks like he fits in.
Look, he fits in, and that's why I always urge is, I don't know what college coaches are looking for anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
Who does?
I do not. I had a school one time say, hey, we're looking for a long athletic wing who can defend, and then the next commit was somebody who's totally opposite of that. So I don't know if they're trying to throw a monkey wrench. I don't know. So, but for us for the fall league, guys like Tyler Damon, Julius Birch, and today, we had the X Factor for Southern Guilford was on Mataj.
I would love to talk about this kid. The sleeper. I didn't know much about him.
I liked him. I like his shot. His shot looks decent. He plays aggressive. He sits down on defense.
Could he be in for a breakout year?
I think so. I think if he realizes where he's at, balance is a key to every team. Okay, I know who's my 1. I know who's my 2.
For sure.
Not in position, but in ranking.
Exactly.
And he said, you know what? I'm going to support these guys, because when they eat, I eat. Right?
Yes, sir.
When they're going off and the defense pay a little bit more attention to them, I can go off. You know what I mean? So those are things. So I watched him today, Matat, and this was his first game, and I was like, he's improved. Because Southern Guilford, and thanks to Southern Guilford, they've been with us for the last 4 years in the Fall League.
Tough.
And they competed every time. I know you weren't here the first week, but they lost by 1 point.
Oh, man. Tough.
They lost by 1 point in the first week, and today Calvary Day School beat them at the buzzer.
What? And yeah, just a miracle type shot.
Miracle type shot. And last week it was Davie. So 2 of our stronger teams in the Fall League already beat Southern Guilford by 1. So I expect Southern Guilford to stay with that, knowing that, okay, the next powerhouse team I have to play will be Reynolds.
Yeah,
right.
Another good team.
And who passed the eye test. But that's the thing about the Fall League. You have 8 weeks. You work out with your coaches from Monday to Friday. Coaches expect you to do something on Saturday, even though they're not coaching you directly.
Yep.
Coaches can sit back and see what their team needs, what players need to do more or not do at all. And that's the whole reason for the Fall League.